in Jehovah.
Man, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? First and foremost, man, I want to thank everyone for the love and support. I want to thank everyone for subscribing to my channel. I want to thank everyone for commenting on my channel. I want to thank everyone for sharing my channel and subscribing to my channel. I humbly appreciate that, y'all. I humbly appreciate that. Today is Saturday. In Dallas, man, it looked kind of gloomy outside. Maybe it was gloomy yesterday, gloomy today, a little cool. I wasn't expecting to be kind of chilly today, man. Well, the last 2 days. So it kind of threw me off a little bit. I ain't going to lie to you. Kind of threw me off. I hate the cold, too. That's one thing about me, man. I hate the cold. I hate wind blowing in my face. It's just some weird stuff, man. I'm a weird dude. So, pause. I was just playing. But anyway, man, I hope y'all having a wonderful Saturday, y'all. Man, I hope y'all enjoying yourself. I hope y'all get some things accomplished today. I just hope, you just enjoy it, man. Enjoy your time off. And if you're working, get that bag and get your money. Before we get started, please hit that subscribe button for your boy. Please hit that subscribe button for your boy. FBA family, I got a question for you. What is the Pan-African end game? Like, what is their end game? What is it? Why are they still trying to fight? Why are they still trying to push this narrative? And why are they always trying to protect these immigrants, especially the melanated ones? What's their end game? That's what I want to know. What's their end game? Because we get no reciprocity or mutual support from Africans, Caribbeans, or none of those people. So what's the point of these Pan-Africans constantly pushing that narrative on us? What's the point? That's what I want to know, y'all. What's the point? Like, what are they getting out of it? Because they want us to stop being xenophobic towards Africans and Caribbeans and other melanated groups, or even Mexicans. I'm starting to see Pan-Africans take up for Mexicans now. Well, Latinos now. You know what I mean? I'm starting to see that a lot now. And it's kind of weird to me. But what we're getting back from it, though, like, what are we getting back? I don't get it. Like, these people want me to, like, especially on social media, like on different social media platforms where I be going at certain immigrant groups and stuff like that, you'll get Pan-Africans in my comments or making videos about me, which is fine. I don't care. I love it. But they'll get upset talking about, you shouldn't talk to the Africans like that. Them your brothers and sisters, them your cousins. You should have respect for the Africans or the Caribbeans, the people that look like you and stuff like that. I'm like, nigga, do you see what these Africans saying to me? When I call them a funky flip-flop wearing African, y'all get upset. Or when I tell a Caribbean, like, hey, man, don't you worry about me. Worry about drying up your land out there in Jamaica when it got flooded. Worry about saving your people. Don't worry about what my people got going on. But when these people call us Yankee, when these people call us Akata, when these people call us Juriers, when these people say all these things, they expect me not to say nothing. Or you not to say nothing. Nah, F that. I'm saying whatever come to my mind first about them people. We are better than them people. We are better than them. They're not better than us. Anything across the board, we are better than them. There's nothing about them that make me be like, damn, bro, I want to be a Jamaican, man. I want to be a Caribbean, man. When I go dancing and stuff, have y'all seen them dancing videos? Well, not dancing videos, be like dance hall videos, and the girl be on the third floor, and the dude be on the third floor with, and they be doing that Jamaican wine stuff. Then dude just throw the girl off the building, and she fall, and he jump right behind and swan dive on top of the girl. Or they be climbing a pole or something, and they be doing their little Jamaican, Caribbean freaky dances. And then he'll just elbow the girl in the mouth. The girl knocked out. He throw on the ground by 3 more dudes just dancing and hunching on her while she unconscious. I never wanted to do that. I never wanted to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I never look at an African and be like, damn, bro, like, man, I want to wear me one of them Zulu, you know what I'm saying, one of them Zulu shorts, man. I want my nuts to hang, man. I want to wear one of them. Y'all remember switches when your grandma used to tell you to get a switch off the tree? Yeah, I want to wear that as a thong as a man. Nah, I never wanted to do that. I never wanted to do that. I never aspired to be like that. I never want to be a lying guide to white people. When you go on these safaris, that was never my thing. I can't knock a black American that had those dreams to be a safari person that lead white people through the jungle and protect them from monkeys and lions. I can't knock you for that. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. So what's the point of me having a relationship with these people and these people never done nothing for me? We poured into these people. We done for these people. They never done nothing for us. So what's the plan? Like, what's the end game? Because we're not falling for it, so I don't know why they keep pushing it. Because the more they keep pushing, the more I'm and people like me gonna fight back and push back on them. Another thing that I don't like, that I don't get, whereas they like to play dumb when it comes to Black American history. They like to play dumb even when it comes to the word foundational Black American. Because the question they always say is, what have foundational Black Americans done? Woo, 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 woo. They know what foundational Black American, the meaning of it is. But these people like to play word games with the word foundational Black American. They don't like that word. That's a stain to them, yo. But they say they try to erase, like, FBAs are not Black Americans, African Americans, slave descendants, descendants of emancipated people, Negro, colored, nigger, all these things. They act like they know all these things. So these people like to play semantics with us because of the foundational word. Even so, this is what I do. I say, okay, take the foundational word off. Just take it off. And just say Black American. Black America has done everything. Anything you can name, we have done. Anything you name, we have done. And it's kind of crazy to me because a lot of Pan-Africans want us to forget our history and look towards African history or Caribbean history or even South American history where the Negroes are down there. And that's something I can't do. And I think that's something that we should not do. None of our grandparents told us, well, hold on, I can't speak for y'all grandparents, right? But the people I know, I'm from Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi. My family from Greenwood, Mississippi, and Ida Bean. I never, ever in my life of 43 years of living, of my grandparents talking to me about Africa. That's on my mother's side of the family, right? On my dad's side of the family, these were straight up slave niggas over here. I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all don't like how I talk. But this is how I talk, y'all. I'm sorry. But they were slave niggas. So they was slaves. Like, my whole lineage is slaves on my dad's side. And they ain't never talked about no Africa. They never talked about Africa. Now, if I was born on the East Coast or something like that, I can see why people talk about Africans all the time, or Caribbeans, or how we related to them because the slave ports was over there. Totally understand. But even those people, in my opinion, majority of them are not Africans either. And I can guarantee a lot of people on the East Coast parents never talked to them about some funky ass Africans. But I can understand if your parents did and you grew up on the East Coast, because I can understand East Coast like immigrant, fleeing central for a lot of these melanated people that come to this land. But let me tell you something, y'all. My grandparents, right, they was well traveled. So they used to travel a lot. They've been out the country. They travel all over the United States, everything. And one thing they used to tell me, even before I started traveling to Africa as a young kid, that you cannot trust these people. We are not the same. That's what my grandparents used to tell me. We are not those people. We are totally different from them. Okay? So what Pan-Africans are doing is they want us to forget about our ancestors here, forget about the accomplishments that our ancestors have made, the innovations, the inventions, the education, everything we have done here, and look towards a continent that ain't done nothing. What have Africa done, really? I could probably count one or two things, maybe. But what have they done fully to benefit us? Nothing. So I advise anyone, when you hear a Pan-African talking, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all educated on Pan-Africans, but a lot of Pan-Africans want to forget our history. They want to forget everything that we have fought for on this land. And keep in mind, we are better than them. We're better than anybody in the world. That's white, other black melanated people, Chinese, whatever. We're better than them. Why you think everybody got to put their foot on our necks all the time? It's a reason why. It's a reason why. Because they know we better. Put us on the even playing field, man, we will demolish these people from every which way, y'all. These people have no intellect. These people, one thing I notice about these immigrants that come over here, they lack comprehension skills. You can tell these people something, and they will still deflect. I can say, hey man, the sky is blue, and tell me why the sky is blue, or tell me why the sun is out, or tell me what color the sun is. You know what an African to tell me? Hey, back in my village, I used to walk and I see my shadow and I used to run from my shadow and I walked in the creek and this what happened and this when I met my dog Dudinde and this and that and I went over here and that's when me and my mom and I'm like, nigga, I'm asking you about the sky is blue, why the sky blue or what color is the sky, nigga? You tell me about some tribal store or some one of your African old stores, folklore stores. I don't want to hear this shit. So that's one of my things that I think, what's their agenda like? What's the point? Like, what's their end game? Because everything they come at us with, it's just not going to work. Pan-African is not going to work. Then another thing is the money aspect of it. I think Pan-Africans are scammers. I always say this all the time. I always mention this all the time. And I'm going to drive this point home all the time when I say this. Pan-Africanism is the reason why. I'm not saying the majority of the reason why we don't trust each other when we have, like when people ask for donations or people say I'm trying to build a school, or when people say, hey, I want to take care of these kids, man, I got a foundation for these kids, or hey, I want to take care of single mothers, or hey, I want to take care of brothers getting out of prison, hey, let's feed the elderly people, let's make sure the elderly people get eat, hey, I want to provide housing for my people. When we used back in the day, y'all, I'm pretty sure a lot of people might remember this, but even in Mississippi, I didn't know it was Pan-Africanism, but I'm going to say this. Back in the day, you had a lot of black people right there was scamming us, man. Like, we'll donate money to these people. These people say what they was going to do. They'll have a plan. They had all these things, and we'll donate to them. Either they'll skip out or we'll see them balling with our money. Or they'll be on the news for something. You know what I'm saying? And that really hurt us in trusting each other. You know what I'm saying? Even though scamming been going on, I'm just speaking as I've been growing up as a 43-year-old male. That's what I've been seeing. And I know throughout the years when people do come up with a plan or come up with an idea, a lot of us don't trust them. And I'm going to say it because of Pan-Africanism. Also, I think Pan-Africans played a huge part in scamming. Even with Marcus Garvey. We talk about Marcus Garvey. We tell the history, how foul of a man he was, how he ain't get nothing popping in Jamaica, how he never been to Africa, how he didn't want to go back to Jamaica. He rather just die in Britain. You know what I'm saying? And I just heard on the stream that he was into white women. Which, hey, y'all, if y'all into white people, I ain't knocking it, but it's just funny how he would just try to be pro-black. But he was a scammer. He was committing mail fraud. He was a scammer. All these I remember I used to watch Sinetta TV. And shout out to Sinetta TV. I'm saying he kind of tweaking his ways a little bit now. I don't know, I haven't watched him in about 2 or 3 years. But when I called him one time, he was talking about he got indigenous roots. He just found out his people was Indians or something. So that's funny. But I used to watch Sinetta TV. And I used to watch all the Pan-Africans that come on his channel, right? Highly intelligent brothers, smart brothers. They used to do debates and all this stuff on the streets and stuff like that. And as these people start to grow and start to branch out from Sinetta, and I started to watch them, one of my people, man, that I was highly disappointed in was Brother Polite. Brother Polite was a big disappointment, man. That brother was sharp, smart, on point, just everything, just smart as hell. But even when I was listening to him, I said, this nigga, he'll talk like a slickster. I know them East Coast niggas can talk. And he wasn't us. He wasn't none of us. I think he was like African or something. But still and yet, at that time when I was watching him, I was like, damn, okay, this brother, kicking knowledge, okay. Having a little plan for the community, okay. But as he stepped away from the Sinetta, started doing his thing, he started putting this shit on his face. I don't know what type of shit he was putting on his face. Like a Mike Tyson tattoo or something. Then he started like having these seminars where people would send him money for these seminars on how to buy houses or how to get certain properties or something like that. I don't remember. Maybe y'all correct me in the comments. But that's when I said, yeah, this nigga here, boy, he's scamming like a mother. Because everybody was coming out saying, hey, I ain't get what I paid for. Hey, why you doing it like this? Why you not answering my emails? Blah, blah, blah. Why I can't get my money back? Blah, 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 blah. Now you seeing him with women. And he on some pimp type shit. All in California. I know how that game work when niggas had these women around him that have them dressed a certain type of way because he trying to make sure that woman get money out of these niggas with money. You get what I'm saying? So I used to see him borrowing people cars, like he'll drive other people cars, like let's say he'll drive somebody Porsche or somebody Rolls Royce or something like that. I knew it wasn't his, but I just knew the front he was putting on, it just wasn't real. And to see the downfall of him of being a child predator and what he did to that baby was crazy, man. Just reading what happened, I believe it. A lot of people say, man, they try to get the black man down, but nah, I believe it. I could see that certain things were just too detailed from when I was reading that, man. And I blame the mother also. The mother knew what type of nigga this was. Why would you send your daughter? Anyway, let's hear it. Let's hear that. But anyway, people like Brother Polite was a scammer, man. Dr. Umar, scammer. All these people come under Marcus Garvey are scammers, man. So what's the tangible benefit that we have dealing with these Pan-Africans? Because we don't know if they're going to flip on us or not. And let's say we was to put money into Africa or all these other places. What's I get back? What we going to get? A person from Mississippi, what am I going to get from being a Pan-African? Donating money to Pan-African. What am I going to get back? What? Think about this, y'all. Certain African countries got so much aid that they still haven't done nothing to better their homeland. These leaders got billions of dollars throughout the years, and they still have not done nothing for their homeland. These people have money, like the United States gave them money for land, not for land, but to help cultivate the land, like farming and stuff like that, so these people can sustain themselves on eating, right? Or providing their own vegetables and fruit, or selling it, outsourcing. These African countries didn't do that. The leaders took the money, moved to Europe, and probably sleeping with white women right now. And Africa's still at the bottom. That's why I say Africa is cursed. And I will not give no money to them because I'm not getting nothing back. I'm not getting nothing back. And that's my thing, man. And that's my thing. And the last but not least, man, they want us to have solidarity with these people. That's what Pan-Africans want. Is that their end game, for us to have solidarity with these people? What's the point of us? Just let's be real, y'all. What's the point of us having solidarity with someone that's jealous of us? Have y'all ever had a jealous friend, right? And let's say you got a promotion at the job, you're doing your thing, life is going great, you met a mate that you love and like, you got your child doing good in school, you know what I'm saying? You bought a new car, any of these things. So you share this with this person that you think is your friend. And this person still being negative about it. Like when you tell them about your child, like the accomplishments of your children, they look at you like, oh, okay, whatever, woo, woo. But guess what? Their kids not accomplishing nothing. Their kids not making good grades. So when you talk about your children making good grades, they feel away because their kids dumb as a box of rocks. Okay? You tell them about, hey, I just bought a new car, man. Look at this, man. I've been working so hard for this. And I'm not bragging or nothing, man. I'm just so happy, man, And this person said, well, why you get that brand? Them cars don't last long. The upkeep of those cars costs money and woo, woo, woo. That type of shit, because they car ain't got no AC in it. They got manual roll down windows in their car. Why you want to be in solidarity with somebody like that envy you? Your mate, you in a hell of a fine relationship. You finally found somebody that like you for you. Out of all these years, you just been fucking or getting fucked. But now you found somebody that ain't trying to fuck you or get fucked by you. You know what I'm saying? You found somebody that really, genuinely like you. And you talk to this person about it. And this person got something negative to say about them. Well, you can't trust these people. You don't know where they been. They past might come back and haunt you. Whatever they did in their past, they might hurt you. You can't trust people like that. But guess what? This person is in a miserable relationship with somebody that they do not like. They can't sleep at night. They can't even go to work because they arguing while at work. Been powerful a minute. The worst thing ever, y'all. Have y'all ever been at work, right? And you and your partner or mate, girlfriend, boyfriend, y'all get into it in the morning time and it spill over to when you get to work. So they said some wild shit like, hey, we need to talk when you get off work. Now you want like, well, we need to talk about it. So now you texting like, hey, what's going on? They ain't texting back. So now you discombobulate throughout the day. So you step out, call the motherfucker, and y'all arguing in the hallway and stuff like, you motherfucker, I can't wait. Then you might get loud like this. Somebody walk by, like, yeah, babe, I'm gonna call you when I get home, bro. Don't be doing this shit. And that whole day, your whole day just throwed off. I hate that. I hated that part of the relationship when you at work and you can't get it off like you want to, or they might leave. Oh, let me tell you another thing. Getting broken up while you at work, that's the most wildest thing ever to go through. Imagine you sitting at work getting a text that, hey, I don't think we need to be together no more. And it's just 11 o'clock and you get off at 5. Woo, crazy. But yeah, we can't stand in solidarity with those people that's jealous of us. Just imagine how an African look at us. Just imagine how an African is jealous of us. You know what I'm saying? We fly people, we're beautiful people. We have humility in our heart. We humanize people when we come by. We show love, man. Those people don't show love. They take advantage of what we gave them. I just think, man, I don't think it's going to work. And I think Pan-Africans just end right now. Because what's their end game? We not about to stand in solidarity with them people, man. Them people showed us who they are for the past 50 years or more. We know who they are. Our people went out there and they showed us who they are. They showed our people who they are. On how they finesse us on the land. I heard at right to a bold thing in Ghana, they talking about they'll sell them land knowing that's a flood, like it's a flooded land. So during, like, I guess in certain seasons when it rain, the land be nothing. It'd be like muddy or something like that. And people know that, but they sell it to the people. When the people visit it, I guess it's a good time, you know, the land looking good and stuff like that. And people will buy it. But when rainy season come, the land get destroyed. I heard stories like that. Or our women getting unalived out there. Or our men getting unalived out there. Or we just get, like, they showed us who they are, so why should we stand in solidarity with them? I don't get the Pan-African end game, bro. I just don't get it. What are y'all thoughts? What are y'all thoughts of the Pan-Africans right now? What are y'all thoughts? That's what I want to know. Anyway, I think I talked enough. Hope y'all have a happy Saturday. And I might go live. I know I've been saying I'm going to go live. Y'all, I be so busy, y'all. Y'all just don't know, man. I be so busy with this social media stuff. But I'm going to have to be consistent on going live on YouTube also. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to start. So I'm going to try to go today a little bit, you know, just talk with the family. I still can't figure out the studio thing so I might just go live on my phone. We just chop it up for a minute till I get everything situated. We can just have conversations. Or I might just find me another program I can use, like StreamYard or something that's simple and get to the point. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I just need something simple to get to the point. There are certain news articles I want to show. There are certain videos I want to play. I want us to watch together. So that's why I'm on, man. But anyway, thank y'all so much for the love. Thank y'all so much for the support. Hope y'all have a wonderful Saturday. Salute.